Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up tutorial. So today I wanted to share with you my November free card kit. So this month I am featuring the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle. So with the bundle, let me get my face out of the way. You save 10% when you purchase the stamp set along with the coordinating punch. So that is the bundle, and you will need the punch for the card kit this month. So how do you get this free card kit? So this kit is free to you when you place a minimum $50 order in my online Stampin' Up store. That's $50 before tax and shipping. And I've got direct links to my online store down below in the video description. I've also got okay, I had to start that over. I've also got the host code down below for you as well, and I'll put it here somewhere on the screen for you. Just use that host code if your order is under $150. If your order is going to be greater than $150, don't use that code because you're going to earn Stampin' Rewards, and I don't want you to miss out on those, but you will still receive this card kit as a free gift in the mail from me. Now, if you're not able to place a Stampin' Up order with me right now, or maybe you already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, or you are a demonstrator, that's okay. I do have a PayPal link down below, and you can purchase this kit for $15.98, and that $15.98 does include shipping with tracking. So you have two options here on how you can get this kit. Let me show you. So the projects are really simple, but they're really cute and fun. And yeah, I think you're going to really enjoy this kit, and you'll receive all of the consumable supplies that you need to make one of each of the projects in this kit. So let's get on over there. Let me walk you through how to put together my Heartfelt Hexagon card kit. All right, so in addition to all of the consumable supplies to make one of each of the projects in the kit, your kit also comes with envelopes and a color PDF that has a picture of the projects and then all of the measurements in case you want to recreate any of these designs or layouts in the future. And then just so you can see a close-up of that Heartfelt Hexagon stamp set, this is it. Covers a variety of occasions. Really great set. So for inks, and I'm going to have all of the products, all of the additional products outside of the kit that I'm using, I'm going to have all of those linked and listed down below in the video description and on today's blog post, which is linked down below. So for ink, I am using Pretty Peacock Bubble Bath. This was my first time to use Bubble Bath. Garden Green, Smoky Slate, and Crushed Curry. And then for adhesives, I'm using Stampin' Seal and Dimensionals. All right, so I'm just going to get my supplies here for card number 1. So in your kit, you've got this scrap piece of fresh freezer cardstock. That's where we're going to stamp our sentiment. And I'm going to stamp in Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to start by stamping the border image in Pretty Peacock. Then I will put the sentiment inside of that, which says, sending you lots of love and hugs. And this is a great sentiment because this could be for a birthday card. It could be for a thinking of you card. It could be a congrats card. I mean, you could do a lot with that. And like I said, you're gonna need that hexagon punch because you will need to punch this out. So just line your stamped image up in the window, punch it out. There you go. Okay, so now we can start putting this card together. So basic white thick card base. It does come scored for you. So all you've got to do is fold on the crease and then burnish with your scoring tool. Then you have got these little Pretty Peacock hearts, which actually these hearts come from a punch that as demonstrators we got to pre-order early. So you'll be seeing this a little bit later. I'm going to share this punch with you. Okay, so then you've got a piece of fresh freezer cardstock and then a piece of the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper. I love this paper, and I feel like this paper works so well with the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle. I really love this paper. So you know that I always, when I do my monthly card kit, I choose one designer paper, usually that I focus on with whatever the featured stamp set or bundle is. So yeah, this was the designer, or this is the designer paper I'm featuring. And like I said, I really think, and there we go, we're out. And just like that, we're refilled again. Okay, so yeah, anyways, that's the paper I'm featuring. I love featuring a designer paper with the kit. I don't remember what I was saying. But I thought this paper just paired so well with the stamp set. So then you've got this pretty little heart piece to go across. So I'm just gonna put that across the bottom here. I think I'm gonna put it, whoops. No, I want it to line up right above this little Night of Navy line. Yeah, I think I want it right there. So it goes all the way across the card front. And then I'm gonna put some dimensionals. I had to get my paper snips because I'm using up my edges. Okay, so we'll just put edges there and there. Okay. And then I'm going to put my sentiment right about here. I think that looks, yep, that looks good. Then I'm gonna bring in my tweezers. These are from the, I think it's called the Embossing Essentials Toolkit. Y'all, these tweezers, I wish they would sell these, listen. I wish they would sell these as a standalone item. They are awesome. I love these. You just pinch and they open, and they are very good materials, very good quality. I love these. But yeah, they're a part of that toolkit, but I really hope that they will offer these as a standalone product. Okay. I had to go get some more liquid glue because I just ran out. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. He's outside. So, and the squirrels give him the blues out here. Oh my gosh, the squirrels tease him. Let me just do this the other way. They tease him. You know what? Let me line these up how I want them first. Okay, so I've got them where I want them. I just wanted them kind of cascading up the card, just like so. And now I'm gonna use my liquid glue, which I forgot to mention at the beginning that I was gonna use liquid glue because I forgot. But I'm just gonna use my liquid glue and my tweezers to get these added on. And there you have it. That finishes up card number 1, sending you lots of love and hugs. Oh my goodness, I'm out of breath. I just had to chase Watson all over the backyard because he would not stop barking at those squirrels, and it was gonna go the whole video. I just had to chase him all over the yard to get him inside. Woo, that was my workout for the day. Okay, so here are my supplies for card number 2. And then you've also got this little square that has some embellishments on there. So you've got one of the blooming pearls in a green shade. I don't know which shade that is. And then you've got some of these iridescent rhinestones, I think they're called. They are so pretty. So those are for card number 3. But so you want to keep that out for the next 2 cards. And then you've got 2 pieces of cardstock that you're going to stamp on. You've got Garden Green, and then you've got Bubble Bath cardstock. All right, I've got my Garden Green ink. And then for this card, I'm going to stamp the different border image that you've got. So I'm going to stamp it on both pieces of cardstock. So on the piece of Garden Green cardstock, so you see that border, how it's different from the first border. So 2 different borders. Now I'm going to stamp it again on my piece of Bubble Bath. You know, I love pink and green together. I think they look nice together. Okay, and then for my sentiment, I'm doing the Let's Eat Cake. So just put that right in the center. There we go. So again, bring in that hexagon punch. And just whoop, whoop, whoop. Line everything up. Okay, give it a punch. Same thing with this piece. Okay, alrighty. Okay, and now we can put this card together. So again, basic white thick card base. Give it a crease, and I'm not talking about measurements in the video just because all of the measurements will be on the PDF that you get with the kit. So, okay, bring in my Stampin' Seal, and I am going to, actually, I'm going to add first this piece of Delightfully Eclectic designer paper. I thought this was perfect for the Let's Eat Cake to do the strawberry pattern. So I'm going to add that onto my Garden Green cardstock. There's also a lemon pattern in there, so you could do the lemon pattern, but I thought, you know, strawberry cake, I thought this was a perfect pattern for that sentiment. I'm telling you, you guys, the Delightfully Eclectic designer paper is a really good pack. All right, so I'm just gonna center this up on my card front. Looks good. And then I'm adding this pattern across the side just to bring in more of that bubble bath. So this is going to go line up with the very edge of the Garden Green cardstock, and I want it to go from top to bottom. So just lining it up with my Garden Green. Yeah, and then gonna run from top to bottom just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the back of my bubble bath hexagon die cut or punched piece, and then I'm going to line it up on top of my Garden Green one just to give like a double punched look. I thought that was cute, a little layered look with the two punches. Probably should have put it down a little bit lower. Oh yeah, there we go. Slid it down a little bit. Okay, so I think that looks good. Then I will do some dimensionals on the back, and we'll pop this up. Okay, got my back knees off. And then I just want to pop this. I'm going to line up the edge of my punched pieces with the edge of the designer paper here. And I think I want it, I might scoot it up just a tiny bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. And then I'm gonna grab my little bloomin' pearl. I'm just gonna put that right in the center on there. And there you have it. That finishes up card number 2, Let's Eat Cake. Okay, so we've got card number 3 here. I am going to grab this basic white piece for my stamping. For this card, you need Pretty Peacock, Smoky Slate, and Crushed Curry. Okay, so for this card, I'm going to use that same label or that same border that I used on the first card, the little dotted border, just the dots by itself. So I'm going to do that in Pretty Peacock. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment, which is With Sincere Sympathy. I feel like I need to re-ink my Pretty Peacock. Put that in the center. Okay, I think that looks good. Then you've got this cute little flower that comes in the stamp set. I'm going to ink that up in Crushed Curry and stamp a few of those on here. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now we can punch this out. Okay, so that's our sentiment. Then you've got this piece of Smoky Slate cardstock. So for this piece, you're gonna wanna bring in the rest of your pieces because we need to line them up. Then we're gonna do a little bit of a pencil outline on here to help us with some stamping that we're gonna do on here. So I'm just going to lay this down. Here, let me bring in my card base too. So when this is on the card, the basic gray is going to be like this. This little designer paper circle is going to be about there. Well, actually, it's going to be lower than that. And then our crushed curry cardstock will be about here. Okay, so kind of like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in a pencil, and let me also put my sentiment down because my sentiment's going to go on right about here. So what I wanna do is I wanna just do a light pencil line right here for the edge of, the left edge of the sentiment, and then just part of my circle right there. And then I also wanna come down here and do part of the circle and then part of that crushed curry. So just like that, because we're gonna do some stamping on this piece, and that's kind of my guide as to where I can stamp my flowers. So very easy. So I've got this little flower image that comes in the set, and I'm gonna ink that up in smoky slate, and I want 3 of them, just like that. 3 of them coming from the top. I'm gonna do both of the outside ones. Yeah, then I'll do one in the inside, the middle, just like that. Then I'm going to do a couple down here. Just like that, perfect. So that's it. Okay, I've made sure that this is dry. Then you want to come in with a good eraser and just very gently erase your pencil lines. Just very gently, don't press too hard. Okay, there we go. And now you can never tell. You wouldn't even be able to tell that we did any penciling on there. Okay, so now we can put this card together. I'm just gonna give that a better crease there. Okay, so I'm gonna put my smoky slate cardstock down first. We'll just put that, center that up on the card front. Okay, looks good. Then I'm going to take this piece of the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this onto my crushed curry cardstock. Okay, just like that. Then I'm gonna take this piece, again from the Delightfully Eclectic. Isn't that a fun pattern? And I thought it looked so well with the crushed curry. So I want this to go back on here kind of how I had it, which I think was right about there. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna press, and then I'm going to add this strip right across the front, and it's gonna run end to end on my card front. Just like that, just leaving a little bit of that circle peeking out. And on that circle, I die cut that with the Stylish Shapes dies, so it does have a little bit of stitching. So hopefully you can see that little stitched edge all the way around. Okay, and then we will pop our sentiment up with dimensionals. All right, got my dimensionals on there. And I'm just gonna put this sentiment right about, oop, that's not straight. Right about there, give it a press. And now I'm gonna bring in those iridescent rhinestones, and I'm going to add one to the center, whoops, of each of my flowers. And then I'm just going to put 2 more off to the side out here. Sure, right about there looks good. All right, and there you have it. That is card number 3 with Sincere Sympathy. Very pretty. Okay, so there you have it, you guys. Those are the 3 projects included in my Heartfelt Hexagon card kit for the month of November. I hope that you guys love this kit. I think it's really, really cute. Very fun kit to create. So don't forget, you can earn this kit as a free gift from me to you by simply placing a minimum $50 order in my online Stampin' Up! Store. That's $50 before tax and shipping. I've got direct links to my online store down below in the video description. Or if you're not yet ready to place an order, or you already have a demonstrator, or you are a demonstrator, remember you can purchase this kit outright. It's $15.98. I can only ship it to the US. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. US only. $15.98. I've got a direct link, PayPal link down below if you would like to just purchase the kit, and you can do that. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you ever have any questions, and stay tuned. I will be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.